All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great. Did I say great? I meant great Motivation Monday, man. Hey, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about some things, and I just got a question. Are the Cowboys in the worst, and I do mean worse, rebuild? Like, you gotta stop and look at this situation from the way that I'm looking at it, right? I'm looking at a team that they not competing. We know this. Like we can hope for a fairy tale. We can hope something happens. We can wish upon a star. But this team ain't built right now with nothing solid. So in order to right the ship, they got to do a pretty much a rebuild. There's not one segment of this team that you go, okay, they ain't got to touch them. They good. Maybe secondary, but then you got Trayvon Diggs, who you wanted to trade and then didn't trade. Then you got my guy with the interception record. I can't give him the name off the top of my head. That's solid. But I don't see. I mean, that's a cool secondary because you hoping he have that that cornerback have that abnormal. I don't know why I can't remember his freaking name, man. Season where he's getting a lot of pick sixes, but that ain't regular. You can't depend on that. So the Cowboys, the reason why I say they in the worst rebuild situation is because you need to rebuild, but you overpaid your quarterback. Your star wide receiver is paid, and now you look like you finna have to pay Michael Parsons. But you had all three of them. You been at them. You see what I'm saying? Like, you've been had those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been had that. You've been had. This is nothing new. So this team is not better than it was last year. But you've paid your quarterback. You need to rebuild and you need to accept it. And if you can find a way, you can. Man, look, guys, look. I just gotta be honest. Like a lot of this be wishful thinking for me. I'm gonna be honest, man. A lot of it is wishful thinking because I'm like, well, dang, if they do this and this and this, then they might be good. But then you like, nah, Chris. Do you trust the Joneses to do it? Because they have literally been in a phase of denial. And I want to say they've been here since about 99. Because, after the 90, the last Super Bowl, you start to think, oh, well, we got a little bit left on the tire. Okay, that's reasonable. You want a chip. That's reasonable to feel that way. You want a chip. But about 99, you start to realize, all right, things are different. We got to do different. But instead of saying we got to do different, let's be different, let's go get different, you started to think that, oh, no. We good. We just need a piece. We just need a piece here. A piece there. We good. And then you became into the billing of selling that. I remember I was watching an interview with Darren Woodson, if I'm not mistaken. He said Jerry Jones is a hell of a salesman. He said Jerry Jones walked into the team right before the season started. I'm assuming this was in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the 90s with Woodson. I think it was like a little bit in the Anyway, it was after the heyday was gone. And Jerry walks in, all right, guys, we got a real chance this season, and we can do it. And he pumping it up. And Darren Woodson is sitting there going, yeah, we got a chance. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he realized, wait a minute. We ain't going no damn well. this team ain't good enough. This team literally is not good enough to go nowhere. So in that sense, Jerry had almost showed him that it was, and I think that who Jerry has been. Now that's according to a player in the locker room, not just Chris talking, right? Jerry has now got more into the business of selling the dream as opposed to fulfilling the dream. I don't understand what they're trying to do, what they're thinking of doing, or what game they're looking at. Like, it felt like the rest of the NFL is doing this, and the Cowboys sitting here talking about, do you see the star? We are the Dallas Cowboys. Do you see the star? We are that important. We're America's team. All that sounds good. But it don't mean nothing without something up under it. It don't mean nothing if you don't have a foundation, right? Like, you can't live off the 90s forever. The Cowboys are in a situation where this is what I would do. I see that. Got his contract. Cool. Can't do nothing about it. This is what I would do. Dak, you stay at the helm. I'm drafting my future. You hear this? I'm driving my future. Not my future. I'm driving my future. I'm going to find me that quarterback. Okay, who out there that I can bring in, or who in that I could draft that? Maybe I might not be able to get him in that first round. You know, but am I scouting saying, yo, who going to be in that second round? You know, maybe I could bring him in up under that, get some tutelage. Then you take this is just Chris talking, all right? You take this makeshift of a coaching thing you got going on. You say, okay, I hired you, whatever you hear. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. If you got it, if you them, you're who we building the future with. If not, let's go on that. Thank you for coming. You can pass, go, you can collect $200, but that's it. It's time to move on and start to bring in someone that, but you can't sell them on hey, you make a throw here and a throw there and a little there, and we're going to be right back in contention. No, you bring someone in that's really to build this team back. It's got to be about getting back to the glory days. It's got to be about wanting to win, not just talk about winning. You know, it got to be, and that's got to be the motivation. That's got to be the foundation. That's got to be, you know, what the sentiment is. And everybody got to be on board with that. If you're not on board with that, then you don't need to be here. If you're not on board with that, you don't need to be here. That part. That got to be the thought process. That got to be the mindset. And you got to understand that you're not there yet. You sit there and say dumb stuff like, I would have paid, you think I paid Dak all that money not expect to be in the Super Bowl? Jerry, you the only one that expect to be in the Super Bowl. The Cowboys are in a rebuild. They're forced into one of the worst rebuild situations, but you still can fix this. This is fixable. It's not all hope is lost. This is fixable. You can fix this. But will they? I doubt it, man. But anyway, that's my thoughts. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I see it. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.